What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome to my guide for Agarest Generations of War. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to earn pretty much infinite gold as early as Chapter 2. Also, this is the best way to farm gold before post-game, okay? So if you want to earn a huge amount of gold, this is going to be the way to do it. So what we are going to be doing first and foremost is we are going to go to the Adventurers Guild. This can be done in any town whatsoever, and we are going to buy Vessel of Lives. Each of these costs 25 TP. So for 10 of them, we need 250 TP. Then we are going to go to the item shop and we are going to sell them. So we just spent 250 TP and we have just earned 500,000 gold. A huge amount of gold. So obviously we want to farm TP. How do we do that? Well, first of all, you are going to have to be in Generation 2 for this method, and you need to have made it at least to Closed Forest. The reason for that is we need a skill book in the Closed Forest, which will allow us to create the skill Rapid Move at the Adventurer's Shop. Also, you are going to have to complete Title 98, which will then give you a recipe book to allow you to create platinum weapons at the blacksmith. Finally, you are going to need 1,250 TP to buy the Essential Arts 16 skill book, which will allow you to create Rush Beat skill. Once you have them, what we are going to do is you need to go to either the Closed Forest or the Alba Cape, and we want to capture 3 werewolves. You do this simply by using the capture skill, and again you can lower the monster health by using skills such as Merciful Strike. This will ensure that monsters always have 1 health remaining, and then you simply use capture to capture them. Once you have 3 werewolves, throw them in your party with Borgnine, Winfield and Alice. Create 4 platinum knuckles. You are going to equip 3 of them on the werewolves, and you are going to equip 1 of them on Borgnine. Of course, you know, if you want to use the DLC here as well, you can, but that is not needed for this method. For Winfield, equip the platinum gun if you are not using the DLC. Then you want to go ahead and equip the characters with Rush Beat, Rapid Move, and Rush. Now what you can also do as well is throw on the second skills as well. So right now I'm going to use 2 rushes on Winfield. I will also use 2 rapid moves on Borgnine, and then on one of the werewolves I will also throw on a second Rush Beat as well. This is going to allow me to do a whole bunch of a skill called Axle Move. You see, the way TP is earned in Agarest Generations of War is you will earn a quarter of the TP for the amount of hits that you do. So what that means is if I do 100 hits, I will earn 25 TP. So for every 100 hits, that is essentially 50,000 gold. So we are going to now get into a fight. It doesn't matter what we fight. We can do this in Generation 1 or wherever you are in the story. Just do it in an exploration point so you don't increase the turn count. So once the fight starts, we can actually see this in action. Also, make sure you have a mage character as well. I am, of course, using Alice for this, simply due to the fact, you know, she is my strongest mage at this point. This early on, you don't have too many options. So it is what it is. So what we're going to do now is we are just going to go ahead and link all of the characters and monsters together just to allow us to then do a nice combo chain later on. So for the first turn of the fight, we are all linked up. We are going to stand by just to get some extra AP on all the characters. Also, what I will say is this can be done using auto battle. Okay, you can do this with auto battle. That is perfectly fine. However, you will not get as many hits as if you are doing this manually. If you are doing this manually, you will be getting over 400 hits. If you are doing this with auto battle, you will probably only be earning between 200 and 300 hits per fight. However, there is a benefit of using auto battle in that you could just lean the analog stick against something to auto move, and the score screen and so on and so forth, and the battles will automatically play out, allowing you to AFK farm. So, now that we are on the second turn, all our characters are on full AP. I'm just going to target this Mandragora. We're going to use Alice first and foremost, and we are going to start off with a whole bunch of impulses, and we are simply going to do this to break the monster. You see, when the monster is broken, we will do a lot more hits. Then we're just going to go ahead and do some extra combos as well, simply due to the fact we can. These extra combos don't make a difference, so we don't need these. This is just, you know, icing on the cake, basically. And then it is simply a case of using Rapid Move, Rush, and Rush Beat. This gives us Axle Rave, and when a monster is broken, this will actually do 72 hits each. So straight off the bat, there's 72, 144, 216 hits straight off the bat right there, but we can do even more as well. So let's just go ahead and queue up the rest of them, shall we? Now, I do unfortunately have a werewolf that can't do anything, although I think that might actually be because of Alice using Snatch. So if I just stop that for a second, we should actually be able to get all the werewolves in here. So we'll just queue up all of our Axle Raves. Yeah, so it was just because Alice was there. It's fine, not a problem. Okay, so now we are going to use the extra skill I had on each character just to get the final Axle Rave in. And now once we've done that, we can just go ahead and, you know, use up all of our remaining AP on just random skills to go ahead and murder this poor mob. So we're just going to go ahead and use all the other skills that we can just for icing on the cake. A little bit overkill, but hey, it is what it is. And then we just simply have to do the attack. So obviously this will definitely break it. There we go. So it's broken, and we're already at 50 hits right now. Each Axle Rave is going to be an extra 72 hits, and we just queued up 6 of them. Okay, so this is going to not only give us, you know, 400 plus hits. We won't get all the TP, unfortunately, because I am over leveled for this area. So I am going to only get, you know, like around a 70% multiplier, so I will lose some TP. However, chances are you're not going to be as over leveled as I am, because I am working on getting all the titles as early as possible, so I am doing a lot more fights than normal. But even then, with the, you know, the slight loss because of the multiplier, we're still going to be earning a huge amount of TP. And then we simply have to go back to the adventurer's shop and turn all of those, you know, all that TP into vessels of life. Also, with this method, we will also get the final hit title as well, because all you need for that title is 400 hits. And as you can see, we are nearly up to 500 right now, absolutely crushing that milestone. And then all you have to do is wait for the fight to finish, which is exactly what we are going to do right now. I'm going to turn auto battle on, and I'm just going to let the AI finish this fight for me, and then we'll be back at the title screen where we see how much TP and then how much gold we actually earn. Okay, so as you saw, I started off on 119 TP. However, because of my rank multiplier being only a B rank, we did end up getting only 101 TP. However, that is still 4 vessels of life, which means that was still 200,000 gold we just earned there. And of course, you can auto battle that as well if you really want to. Simply hold your analog stick pointing upwards, and it will automatically advance through the fights, through the item drops, and through the final score chart as well. And of course, we can now also go ahead and get the final title for attacks. Now, we couldn't get the damage one because that needs 1 million. We'll get that later, not a problem. But there we go, 300 hit combos. And the last one is 400 hit combos. As easy as that. But that is how you earn pretty much unlimited gold as early as Generation 2, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it has helped. If it has, then please be sure to smash that like button, and of course, drop a comment down below if you are new around here. And for anybody new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As always though, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.